Look, all of you sitting here right now, next year, your lives are going to be different. Your lives are going to be completely different. I heard most of you sacrifice for Pulse, Pulsex, have Hex, have bags. You're going to duplicate your bags. You're going to get X's on top of X's with Pulsechain and Pulsex. Your Hex is going to go to the freaking moon. This is all going to happen in a year or two of time. And you guys are going to be sitting in the position that I'm in right now. Even at a 90% dip, I've got more money than I'll ever need. And that's what you guys are all looking at in the next couple of years. So guess what? To whom much is given, much is expected. Now it's you guys' turn to get out there and start spreading the word and start feeling like I do about this thing. Get passionate. Let people know who we are and what we're about, and quit fucking trying to drag each other down, man. I know that the bear market is hard. I know it's hard. It's hard on everybody. I've had to pay bills in this thing, and it hurts. It hurts, man. But this too shall pass. We will get through this, and we will be all the better on the other side. But it's how we act during this time that is going to show the true character of people. The true characters are going to come out right now. And then on the other side of this, when we do go into the bull market, man, it's going to be some great times. And it's going to be, everybody's going to be freaking holding hands and saying kumbaya. Watch. And they'll quit fighting and they'll forget about all the little petty ass bullshit, and we'll all be happy again. And but show your character now.
I'm willing to trade probably up to 20% of my Pulse chain in order to get Pulse Hex. Yeah, I'm really interested in it.
I like that. I mean, to be honest, Hex is going to earn more than Pulse chain. You can guarantee that. For me, I would say 10%, but yeah, 20%, that's epic.
Yeah, I do see the price of the Pulse chain Hex pumping hard after the initial, launch phase and everyone. I mean, people are going to want to buy that over the Ethereum Hex, so that's why I see it.
Well, what I'm thinking is that I just want more Hex where I am, but over there on Pulse chain, I have the capability of getting, I'm able to double my Hex bag on Pulse chain if I was to do this, which is very appealing to me.
Or more. Yeah, if everybody goes the other way, you could get more. Could triple, quadruple it if people start moving in like crazy the opposite way. But what you can do, Eco Builder? You could set up an LP once it gets to that comfortable range. You could set up an LP to accumulate. If it swings too far one way, it might come back.
Yeah, I see the price of right when it launches, before bridge. Yeah, I see the ratio pumping. People are wanting Pulse chain. People are giving away their Hex for it. So you might want to hold it a while to that ratio, almost, it's hard to know when it'll reach capacity, max, but that it'll swing that way at first.
You get some skin in the game, like 1% trade, then you'll watch it, right? You'll be in the game, you'll pay attention. It might be a horrible play, but it's only 1%. Force yourself to pay attention.
My goal is not to trade. I'm going to try to not push that button when it launches. We'll see. I'm sure I'll get
it. I'm setting some aside in a wallet, just okay, I'm not delegating, I'm not trading this. It's going in the wallet that I don't use. And then, but other one, I'm definitely going to have available just to see what happens. Because if you could bump up a staker class because everybody else is being foolish on a shiny new chain, sure.
My technique is usually just wait a week and a half to 2 weeks to really let it settle in on, I guess, hexagon sentiment.
Well, that's where all of the good gambles are, is when sentiment is unpredictable and it swings. But that's gambling. I mean, you can win.
That's why I'm going day one.
Yeah, I'm not the gambler.
I got to make my move day one, probably. I bet you Pulsex and Pulse is going to be a ratio that's ridiculous and stupid, and so I'm going to counter that.
Hell yeah.
So my idea, the ratios of all the coins are going to be equal to the ratio of what they are right now on Ethereum at launch. So it would be in anyone's best interest to hold at least 12 hours. I don't know how long, but just not right off the bat trade something, because the ratios will be equal until, people start trading, and whatever which way it swings is.
I don't think I understand what you're saying, because Pulsex does not exist in any format on Ethereum, and Pulse Chain is Ethereum on Ethereum. Okay. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, that yes, Pulse is Ethereum on over there on the other side. Pulsex does not exist, so of course there's no ratio. Whoever wants to provide liquidity for Pulsex is going to be the liquidity provider, and they're going to set the price for Pulsex. And it might be be the OA who sets that first liquidity pool, by the way. So all the other ratios can be manipulated also by the OA prior. So maybe I'll take back my statement.
Go forward with your statement, because basically what Richard Hart's trying to do is he's trying to recreate the prices on Ethereum on Pulsechain through the ratios in the Uniswap pools with the automated fixer bot. It's not going to be perfect, but it should be kind of similar. The only thing would be if you have like a stable coin, that's the one that you would want to like move fast and dump fast.
Yeah, if the OA was not involved, ratios would be equal, except for Pulsex because it's a new coin. Otherwise, it would be equal. But OA has the ability to add any kind of extra he wants to create a different ratio at launch because he has all kind of copies of all kind of other shit, right? So it's fair game. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun.
Odds are I'll probably be at work or something and it'll launch and I'll be so annoyed. You guys will be screaming in my ear. I'm like, should I go home right now? Yes.
If you're at work when it launches, maybe that's a savior and you should just finish your shift because that will
because think about if he uses 000 UTC time to start and then he notifies you like maybe an hour or 2, 3 hours later once everything's good, or maybe a day later, but 24 hours later, like, wow, Pulsechain's been running good for 24 hours. Here's the info. Let's go, folks. So you might be right. It might be better just to let everybody get decimated and then say hi.